Hey guys, we'll get started in a second. Well, in a couple minutes actually, but okay, I'm going to share my screen in a minute because we have lots of announcements. But first, let me pull this up. All right, we're gonna get started. Let me share my screen with you guys because I have some announcements for you guys. All right, so first off, hello, happy Monday. Welcome to the Hustle and Heart team call. It is February 18th, so we are over halfway through the month now, which is exciting, but also means that it is go time. I do want to take a second and celebrate the girls that have already locked in Success Club for this month. And I want the rest of you guys to know that there is still plenty of time for you to lock in Success Club this month and really, help 3 people, if not more. I know that right now myself, I am in Success Club at Success Club 16. And then we have Hannah at Success Club 10, which is super exciting because she's a brand new coach who is already rocking it out. And then Haley is at Success Club 6. And then Courtney, Brianne, Caitlin, Angela, Lacey, Sydney, Aaliyah, Kelly, and Alyssa are all on the board have changed at least one life this month. So all of you girls are so close. Like there's no reason why you should not hit Success Club and why you can't. And even if you're sitting at 0 right now, every single one of you has the same 24 hours in the day, and you have plenty of time to help 3 people this month. Success Club is literally the building blocks of your business. Like if you're not hitting Success Club, you're a discount coach. That quote's from Ashley Molstead, but I love it because it's so true. Like if you're not hitting Success Club, you don't have a business. So make sure that, yes, this is as of Thursday. So it hasn't fully updated as well. So you guys might have more points, just letting you know, than that. But I just want to, that was as of last Thursday. Okay, so I want to go over some announcements, and congrats to all of you guys that are in Success Club right now, and those of you that aren't, plenty of time. Let's get everyone in there and on the board. Why is my computer going crazy? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we still have right now Jericho's morning meltdown program is coming out, and you guys have the opportunity to earn your spot. It's the top Success Club earners in the company, and there's 3 different tiers. So read the FAQ and check it out if you don't know which group you're in. But if you're a new coach, aim for at least Success Club 20. If you're Diamond, Success Club 40 or above, and if you're Star Diamond, 60 or above if you want in that test group. That's an incredible opportunity for you that you get to be have the chance to be a part of that, and the fact that you get to earn it instead of them just picking the top elite 10, top coaches of the company. It doesn't matter where you're at. Everyone has a chance to earn this. If you really want it, go after it and make it happen. Next thing is Team Cup is going on right now. So those of you guys that are on a Team Cup team, let us know how you're doing. Let us know what's happening. I know my Team Cup team is doing really well. Like, we're working really, really hard to everyone get in Success Club this month, and we're pushing to change as many lives as possible this month. We all have a goal of being in the test group, so we're working hard for that. So make sure you're checking like where your guys' Team Cup is at. They update the points, so you should get an email about that if you are the captain and on your Team Cup. And then Summit, you guys, if you haven't got your Summit ticket, like, what are you doing? Go get it right now. Like, this is a non-negotiable for your business, literally a non-negotiable. You have to be at Summit. You need to be at live events. And if you want to grow as a person and want to grow your business, you've got to be at Summit. It is a game changer. It will change your business. It will change your freaking life. Like, it's going to be incredible. And don't worry about the accommodations as far as housing goes, because we have tons of people going, hotels, Airbnbs. Like, you will have a place to stay, and you can bunk with other people. To save some money as well. And we can, we're doing team stuff together as well. Rachel Hollis is speaking at it. Like, that alone, people are paying more to go to Rise. Like, you guys be at Summit. This is ridiculous if you're not there. So go get your ticket now if you haven't already got it. And if you can't afford it, then hit Success Club and pay for it. Like, I get it. I couldn't afford it the first time either, but I knew I had to be there. And I knew that if I wanted to be successful, I needed to surround myself with those kind of people. So get your butt there. Next thing is, you need to be a Diamond coach. You need to wake up February 21st. So this Thursday, meaning Wednesday at midnight, you need to be a Diamond coach if you want to earn your spot on the retreat. And you also need to make sure you check the other qualifications. You need to hit Success Club. If you're a new coach, you just signed up in January or February, then you just need to hit Success Club February and March, and then you need to be Diamond by the 21st. So if you want to go on this trip, there's no reason why every single one of you cannot be on this retreat. It's going to be absolutely incredible. We're going to spoil you guys with a full weekend. You just get your butt there, and that's it. You don't pay for anything while you're there. We literally spoil you, all housing, all food. We're going to hang out. We're going to do trainings with top coaches. Like, we're going to have girls fun. There'll be gifts. There'll be lots of stuff, and you don't want to miss it. So get your butt there. And then, okay, who is freaking so stoked about this? I am going to order 10,000 boxes. I am so excited. And you guys, I am not a fruit punch person. Like, I'm not normally a fruit punch person, but I've tried this and it is the shit. Like, it is so good. So good. So I don't care, even if you're not a fruit punch person or you don't think you'll like it, it doesn't matter. This business is about other people, not about yourself, and how many people you can help. And the things that other people might enjoy might not always be what you enjoy. So get yourself fruit punch energized so you can try it, so you can talk about it, so that you can share it with other people. So that comes out tomorrow. Make sure you order it. And I don't know what time. I'm sorry, corporate hasn't told us yet. As soon as I get the know of what time, I will tell you guys. I'm guessing probably around noon Pacific, it should be available. Restarting the clock for success starters. So I talked about this last time, but this is an amazing opportunity. So if you've never hit Success Club, you've never had one Success Club point in your coaching career, you have the chance to restart the clock and earn success starters, which means you hit Success Club your first 3 months. So if you hit Success Club February, March, and April, you can earn your free ticket to Summit. And then you also get Success Starters, which is a really big deal. You're also going to earn, a minimum of $150 each 3 of those months, plus the ongoing commission. So that should be enough alone. But it's really awesome that they're doing that. And then I want to share with you guys, make sure you guys know. So like I said, we are going to do a flash sale this month. It'll be towards the end of the month. I'll give you guys more details as we get closer to that. But that is going to be an awesome way for you to, help lock in Success Club and stuff. But don't wait till the end of the month. Last month, so many people waited until the last week of the month, and everyone was hustling so hard to hit Success Club, and we changed a lot of lives, and I'm so proud of you guys. But start now. Do not wait to the end of the month, please, because then you're going to burn yourself out, and you're going to think you need a break for the first half of the next month, and then you're going to be psyched out trying to hit Success Club again at the end of the month. Just show up consistently. Autumn in my workout today said exactly what I needed to hear. And she said, success does not come from what we do occasionally. Success comes from what we do consistently. And that is the truth, you guys. The key to this business is literally consistency. It's showing up every single day and doing the things. Not 2 days of the week, not when you feel like it, every single day. Okay, so something that my success partner and I, Rachel, we actually are just amazing and love you guys so much. We created this bomb ass permanent coach sneak peek, basically, and it's a website. It's the same one that our coach training is on, and this is the link. I've also posted it in the team page. I'll post it again, but it's for you guys to send your prospects, because I know for some reason, and it's totally not your fault, it's just natural human thing, that you have a hard time inviting to a coach sneak peek when it's not currently going on. And so, or you have a hard time inviting to coaching when there's not a current sneak peek happening. So this is a way for you to be inviting to coaching all the time, because these videos are permanently up there, and you can send people the link. They can check it out on their own time whenever they want, so you don't have to wait for a live sneak peek. The other thing, we redid the coach training, and it's freaking amazing. The whole training could literally take you 2 to 3 hours. There's no excuse. And all of you guys should go check it out, as well as the coach info sesh thing, so that you can know, for your coaches and your prospects as well. But same thing, this training is amazing. It's super basic, everything you need to know. And then, just getting started in those short videos. It's awesome. It's 5 videos. You could bust it out. And then tonight we have Courtney. I'm so excited. She earned her way to the New Leader Conference, which is something that every single one of you should have on your vision board to be at this year, this next one. And you earn that when you go 1 star in your business, meaning you're not only a diamond coach, but now you have a personally sponsored diamond coach underneath of you. So one of your coaches has gone diamond. Once you hit that place in your business, you earn a trip paid for to LA, to this conference. That is something you only get to go to 1 time. I can never go again. And it's an incredible thing to be at. And it's something that only the top leaders in the company get invited to. So getting to be at that is a really big deal. And so I really want to celebrate Courtney for that, because it's a really big deal, and really excited to hear from her, takeaways, what she learned, why you guys should be there, and everything like that. So Courtney, go ahead and take it away, and I'm going to stop sharing my screen and make you the pins. All right. You're muted.
I didn't mute myself to figure out how to do that. Okay. If I sound a little froggy, I'm sorry. I'm a little sick, but I just had a cough drop, so we should be good. Okay, so NLC was awesome. We had a blast. We tacked on a few extra days. Then I ended up getting stuck in Seattle for 3 days because of the snowstorm, so that was an additional fun time. But first, I'll just tell you guys what we did, overview of NLC, and then go over my main takeaways, kind of a compilation from all of the coaches that talked, and then a few specific things. So basically Thursday and Friday morning, they did Beachbody headquarter tours, And we got some big swag bags with a bunch of stuff. I pulled out all my swag, but there's like a hat and a water bottle and a like book bag, and then I got an umbrella and a towel, and there's a Bluetooth speaker, and they had 17 different speaker sessions. There was 2 dinner parties. We had a workout with Autumn. There was a photography station at one of the parties. Autumn and Carl were there for photos. They had a tank top and t-shirt maker station at one of the parties. So you got to go pick out your shirt. And then they had like a bunch of different like Beachbody shirt options that you could choose from. So I got the Never Give Up with the Beachbody barbell one, but there was like a bunch. And they literally like printed and made your shirt right there in front of you. And then they're like, careful, your shirt's hot. Like, it was super awesome. And they had our names up on the side of the hotel, like downtown. So like you're walking through LA and you're like, oh, there's my name up there on that giant billboard on the side of the hotel. So that was really cool. We got a sneak peek workout with Autumn of the new 21-day fix workouts. So that was fun, but we weren't allowed to film in the session. So I took like a little quick clip. So I have that. So that, it was just like a super blast. I made a bunch of new friends. It was super inspiring. I will say one of the things that sticks with me is they showed this video of this gal, and she's running a track meet, and the 4 people start, and she's in the lead. And just as they go to start the second lap, the gal falls on her face, and everybody else keeps running. And she gets up and keeps running and comes back and beats them and comes back and wins after falling on her face. And to me, that is like, that happens to every coach. You're going to fall on your face, but you have to get back up and keep running. And that video just like really stuck with me, because I feel like the second half of last year, through like some struggles and injuries and stuff, I kind of fell on my face. And I feel like I just got up and started running again. And I feel like NLC came at like a really good time for me. So focus on the action, not the outcome, would be the biggest, like if I could put one single sentence of my like biggest takeaway, focus on the action, not the outcome. Doing your daily vitals and doing them consistently daily is going to get you to where you want to get to. It's just doing that every day and working through that. And some people get so focused on outcomes and goals and numbers and stuff that they forget to just do those basic steps that they need to do. You need to take care of yourself first. So every coach is different, and you have to find what works for you. But here are the things that I found that all of the top coaches had in common, and I have a list. It's that they are all in. They believe in what we offer people, that they can achieve goals and overcome obstacles, knowing that there are obstacles, but that they can still jump that hurdle and climb that mountain and get to the other side. And they do the vital behaviors daily. They track their business in some way. Not everybody uses the same tracking system, but I would say like 90% of the people that spoke use the new Beachbody daily tracker. They organize and schedule their time and themselves, including their free time and their downtime, so that you're not overworking yourself. Even Allie and Ashley said, they're like, we used to be those coaches that were like, the husband's in bed asleep next to you and you've got the pillow up. You're like on your phone, just working all the time. Like, you've got to set yourself hours. Set goals and make a plan to get there. And I'll talk about that a little bit more in a second. Allie did an awesome talk about that. Attend live events. If you don't have your ticket for Summit, get it. And I know Cassidy talked about the new earning your ticket to Summit. If you get your ticket now, even if you're working towards earning it, because they'll reimburse you. You can get your ticket and then still earn it. They're not going to be like, oh, you already bought your ticket. Sorry. So you can still do that. Hit Success Club every month. We went over, she talked about that. Watch team calls and the National Wake Up Call every week. Even if you can't attend like live, I have to watch the National Wake Up Call and replay every week because I'm teaching a class Monday mornings at that time. Complete fitness programs and share your journey. They do the steps. They check out the new stuff. They follow everything. Yes, the fruit punch energizes, yummy. We got to have it at NLC. They're self-motivated in their business, and they flat out just figure things out. If they can't, they don't just ask. They're not just constantly going to their upline coach for everything. And you guys, I don't know if you realize that we have an amazing upline, but not everybody has that. Like, a lot of coaches don't have what we have. A lot of coaches are on their own. And a couple, like I think it was Amy Rada, that's just like, she didn't really have an upline. She signed up from her sister-in-law that wasn't really even a coach. So she had, like, you know what I mean? So like, sometimes you just have to figure things out. They Google stuff or search stuff or look in the files. So they're self-motivated and, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, thank you, Ashley Wilson. I couldn't remember which one it was. Thank you. Like, yeah, she's the #1 coach in the company and didn't have an upline. So I don't know if you guys realize how lucky we are to have, like, Cassidy and Ruth, but we are set up for success. You just have to do the shit. Like, really, that's what it comes down to. Okay, 2 more things. They're team players, and they help the team as a whole. So they're not just like, you know what I mean? Like, we're all in this together. We're not like, it's not a competition. We're, like, working together. And they remain coachable. No matter how high they grow in the company or whatever, they remain coachable and, like, willing to fail and grow versus fail and quit. And I think that's the biggest difference between people that succeed in this business and people that don't. Is that people that succeed, you're going to fail and you're going to keep going and growing. And people that fail and don't and quit, that's what stops you, is yourself. Okay, books. There were 6 books that more than one person talked about at NLC. Obviously, Girl Wash Your Face. And then Mastering Your Mean Girl and the 12-week work year were the 2 that people kept bringing up a lot. And then also the 5-second rule, the 10X rule, and Failing Forward. So those were so I think Mastering Your Mean Girl is probably next, or the 12-week work year. Those are the 2 top that everybody kept repeating about. Is that even a sentence? Okay. Everybody should have a vision, share it with others and your team, and have a plan to get there. And there is a year at a glance calendar that Allie said that Beachbody made, but I can't find it anywhere on Beachbody's website. So I have that. So I'll upload it in our team page when we're done. But it's the full year at a glance. And so you can backtrack your whole calendar from there. Break it into 3-month chunks, and then a monthly plan, and then a weekly plan. And she does the first week of each month is prep. The second Monday is the kickoff for each month. And she does coach info sessions the first and third weeks. And you could even use that new link that Cassidy gave you and do that the first and third and use that as your coach info session. It'd be super easy to do. The other thing that Allie really talked about when she was scheduling stuff is posting with purpose. So she only does 1 call to action a week, but she puts in little tidbits or, you know, little breadcrumbs along the way. So like Monday's a coach inspiration, Tuesday's transformation, Wednesday inspiration general, Thursday coach inspiration, and then Friday like a fitness or flex inspiration. So I really liked how she broke that down. So I'll post the annual calendar and the little notes on the monthly thing if you want, like in the comments under the video, so that you guys can have that. I don't know if you guys watch, Cassidy posted Ashley Molstad's talk on Why Not You, but everybody should watch it. She's awesome. I feel like she's my spirit animal a little bit, but my like big takeaways from her were 1 step at a time, just keep going and don't stop. Mastering your mind is the key. And whatever your excuses are, you just have to get the fuck over them. And she'll say it just like that. And you have to own your successes and your failures. Just like, okay, whatever, I screwed this up, or like people want to relate to you. So just be real with like everything. And this was a big one. In the beginning, you have to have more commitment than confidence. The confidence will come. So your commitment and your consistency, that's what you need in the beginning more than anything. And that business confidence and everything, that will come with time. but I know it's sort of along the lines of like fake it till you make it, but you sort of got it. And all of the top like elite coaches, one thing that I noticed that they all also do is they all started acting like an elite coach way before they were ever an elite coach. Like you just, I think it came from Amy Silverman that Ashley Molstead repeated it, but it was show up every day like an elite coach. Act like you can sell out stadiums, even if it's just you. So like you're the dude on the street corner playing the trumpet, but like you're playing to like a stadium of 60,000 people. That's kind of how you got to think about it. So she was fabulous. Everybody go watch that call. The big new thing that everybody is excited about that's coming out next, other than the Fruit Punch Energize, is the Ultimate Portion Fix. So Autumn did a whole talk on that. And I guess she doesn't normally get a talk at this, but since that was coming out, she came and did a thing on it. So here's what she said about it. She said it's a lifelong program that has no end. It's made to be a lifestyle, and it works with every single program that we have. That you're going to be learning the why behind food and who you are as an eater. And it's going to come with videos and a cookbook and a workbook and a logbook, 75 lunch ideas for kids, a lunchbox, and the containers. And then there is also going to be a Ultimate Portion Fix certification for coaches. And when you want to buy that, you want to get that right away when they first offer it, when it comes out. And when you do, you'll also get a free month of the new Master Series, which is going to be a monthly coach subscription, like an optional subscription thing that'll have additional tools and stuff that they give you every month. So you'll get a free month of that when you do the Ultimate Portion Fix certification when it first comes out. My other main takeaway from NLC was part-time coaching. Some people, or I, don't really work a full-time job, and I have a tendency to forget how to market to full-time coaches or part-time coaches. So there was 4 tips to part-time coaching. Tell them to make a Sunday game plan, batch your content, plan your posts ahead of time, and there are tons of templates. And combined a habit with a business building activity, meaning like for your Instagram stories or things like that. And Cassidy directly posted the like pic that they shared from that to that. And then another one that I thought was really fun for not just part-time coaches, but everybody is the 11 and 22. So you try to do 11 invites in 22 minutes, because when you make like a game out of it, it becomes more fun. And then you're like, oh, I got to get this done. And a lot of times you end up getting more done. Is there anything else? Oh, and if you're not a part-time coach, if you're a full-time coach like Cassidy and I am, you can highlight the lifestyle of part-time coaches that are successful. Like, oh, this is cool. This chick is doing this. You know what I mean? So you can talk about other people's stories and not just yourself. Let's see. That was basically all I had to talk about tonight. I mean, we went over like the road to elite, but Cassidy's done really good at like posting those. It's a pretty simple roadmap, and it used to be a little bit more confusing. They've really like simplified it this year to where it's super simple to just team builder, team leader, premier, elite, and it just builds on each other. 25-point amps each one. Super simple. Does anybody have any questions?
That was awesome. I took a lot of notes.
One more thing. Top compliance tip from compliance was put your income disclaimer and your like weight loss disclaimers, put them on your photos. Because they said that the recent problem was people using photos and not getting the story accurate or not having the disclaimer on it, like stealing other people's photos. So if you put those income and weight loss disclaimers on the photos themselves, then when they get transferred with the info, it's there already. And compliance said anytime you have any questions about anything, if you're unsure of, reach out to them. They would way rather have you ask than not.
And with that, like, you can shrink it down, especially like if you're on Instagram stories or something, like you can shrink it way, way, way down so no one like really sees it. Like, I'm sorry, but please do not like go post photos of like other transformations with these big
disclaimers.
Like, please, no.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what else they said. other than the obvious, they just said they were very clear that the FCC is being very, very eye-watchy on MLMs right now, and to just be very careful about your wording and what you're posting.
Yeah. Basically, anytime you're saying you made XYZ or did XYZ because of coaching, you need to add the income disclaimer. And, you know, in some
but you
degree,
can be general and not have to use it. It's all about your wording.
Yeah, like I did one the other day and I said, P.S. Obviously, nothing is guaranteed. Like, no success or income's guaranteed. You got to work for this shit. Like, you know, make it like, you don't got to be like, Beachbody does not guarantee any level of, you know, I mean, if you're doing like a legit hardcore income post where it's like numbers, then honestly, you should probably have that in there because you don't want to like mess with that. But if it's like a subtle one, just put something funny. Like that's what I
totally. Yeah, you can change the wording as long as it's there.
Yeah. Okay, I also wanted to make sure that I did share, you guys know we're doing the notebook challenge right now, and seriously, that's been going so awesome for the girls that are doing it. They have been seeing momentum growing in their business because that is the number one thing that is going to move your business forward. Like if you do that every day, it's the inviting, because like I told you guys, you know, most people are not going to say yes or even probably respond when you first invite them. Like it's going to take, that's just planting the seed. It's going to take, you know, at least 7-8 times of someone seeing something. And like Coca-Cola just did a study that people, I think they said it was 28 to 30 times before someone like actually buys. So just keep that in mind. And like, that's why honestly, it does not to be, I mean, invite how you would want to be invited, but doing the invite challenge or the notebook challenge, like you can copy paste and go through it. And it's just an initial thing. And then that's them planting the seed, you know, and that's getting it in their head. And then from there is where you're going to keep following up. You're going to keep connecting with them on your stories and in your social media and all this and building that relationship with them. But like I said, you know, invite how you would want to be invited. I personally would not want someone to reach out and be like, oh my God, your dog's so cute, blah, 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 blah. I was just curious, like, would you be interested? I just want them to get to the point. I'm like, what do you want? But that's me. So talk to people how you would want to be invited, is my biggest tip there. But I wanted to say the invite challenge is still going, and you do get, I'm posting it every day in the team page. So you're supposed to comment below with them, and it's 15 or more. And if you do 7 days of the week, then you get a gift card from me for coffee. And if you complete 24 out of the 28 days, because this is a short month, then you get a $50 Lululemon gift card, which now past obviously 20, if you haven't done them, like you're not going to hit 24, but for the next month you could. And make sure you're doing that. And then we also have the Diamond in 30 Days group going, which is going really awesome, you guys. Like that group is going so well. Like I'm so pumped for all the people that are about to explode their businesses. And it's not, I want you guys to know, like, it's not another group. Like, it's not another thing with trainings and this and that and all of those things. It is something for you to have more accountability and support. And we're just basically like pushing each other in a chat thread and rocking it out together. And once you hit Emerald, you will get invited to be on the Diamond in 30 Day call. And then we have a different special group for people that wanted to commit to that. And so I'm excited for them. But I did want to show the tracker we're using for that group is also the tracker I posted. It's the same as the one that corporate has. It's just prettier and it's better because it includes the more like detailed as far as what to post on like your stories. So can you guys see this tracker? Can you see it? Yeah. Okay. So this is the one I posted. This is what we're using in the group and what I want, like, you guys should use too. I mean, you can use the one from corporate as well, but it's literally the same. This is just nice because I want, like, I'm sorry, but 3 to 5 invites, if you're really wanting to build your business, like, that's not going to get you anywhere. I'm just being honest. This is a numbers game. And if it takes people 7 times before they say yes, you know, or like want to do this, and you're inviting 3 people a day and you're trying to hit Success Club, it's not going to happen. like you need to be talking to more people. So there's 15 on here for a reason. Like you should be doing at least a minimum. Courtney just said 11 and 22, and I bet you guys can do that way faster, especially if you're sending a simple invite, copy, paste, and go. So, and then on here, it also has social media posts like Courtney, you were talking about, you know, having that planned out. It has, okay, so I'm telling a story on Sunday, and then Monday I'm doing fitness, Tuesday I'm doing like a progress picture, Wednesday I'm doing a lifestyle post, Thursday I'm talking about coaching because that's payday, rank advancement day, all the things, talk about what coaching is doing for you. Friday, call to action. And you can move around, you know, these days if you have a day you like to post certain things on, like whatever you like to do, but this is a good thing to follow. And then Saturday fitness, and then down here it has your Instagram story posts, what to post as well. And so this is really good because it covers absolutely everything. Obviously, besides the things that are, this is an income producing tracker, right? Like the corporate tracker has PD, workouts, shake, like that. I'm sorry, but that's not like, you should already be doing that stuff. So I don't think, you know, I just want you guys to know, like, obviously please don't skip those things just because they're not on this tracker. Like you need to be doing that. But I feel like I took so many notes from your, everything you said from leadership, and I'm like so bummed that I couldn't be there again. But I think, you know, you said it just like I've said multiple times before, and I love the whole, you know, breeding the focus on consistency, because I seriously, you guys, that is the most important thing you can do. And it's just like everything else in your life. Like it's going to take time. And I know sometimes we want so badly to control the timing of everything, but good things take time. And as much as we want to control it, it's like you're not going to lose 100 pounds in a day. Like Courtney's had an insane, incredible transformation, but she knows how long and how hard of work that took and how much time, right? It didn't just happen in a month. You know, it takes time, and it takes showing up consistently to make that happen. And so I feel like that's always like my biggest key, you know, to success and takeaway from everything. But I feel like there's so many gold nuggets. I really hope you took notes. And Courtney, please like share that stuff in the team page too. It was awesome. Does anyone have any questions for her, or like what was your guys' biggest takeaways?
I like the fact, or like what she said about like making it a game for like your part-time people, because it's been hard for me to like, everyone's always like, oh, I have a job, or I have like things that they do. Like I had one girl say like, oh, I have 12-hour days, blah, blah, for student teaching. And I was like, but there's so many, like, you can still do it. And I just didn't know like how to explain to her, because obviously I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I have time when she allows me to. But so like I like that. So I'm going to do some different idea, like the 11 invites in 22 minutes. Like that was really good. So I like that part.
Yeah, it's that power pockets thing. And I mean, like you guys know, I started while I was going to school full-time, working 3 jobs with a dog and a boyfriend. Like I sometimes had like 80-hour weeks, and I was fitting coaching in. So there's really, you know, anyone can do it. It's just a matter of whether or not you want to make it happen. You know, we all have the same 24 hours in our day. But even now, I don't always sit down and like bust out my work in a time period. Like today, I was traveling a lot of the day, going to Wenatchee and running errands and stuff. So I worked in pockets, you know, and I will talk about that. And it's no different for other part-time coaches. You know, we have that's the nice part about this business, is the flexibility of it, that you can fit it in when it works for you, you know? And so just reminding them that, and like maybe, you know, trying to show that on your stories and things like that as well. And that's why I loved, Courtney, you saying like sharing other people's stories and how important that is, because I think sometimes we get so focused on our story and how it doesn't connect with someone, and forget about all the other amazing stories we have to share. You know, if your story doesn't necessarily relate with someone you're talking to, like when I talk to moms, I can't necessarily like relate to that. But I know so many moms that I can talk about. And so I do. I'm like, oh, well, we have, you know, this mom on my team that blah, 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 blah. Like Taryn, I talk about you all the time. Like, because I know that I have other people I can show what's working and connect to that. So just remember that. I wanted to also tell you guys that hopefully, I don't know if you saw, Rachel Baldwin posted a live video or a video in our page today. And it was something we talked about earlier today. And we were looking at, okay, Ashley Molstead, Emily Favre, Kate Morgan, Sydney Thompson, like Heather Shipley, all these coaches that have just kind of blown out of the water and had major success this year. And then you look at even a lot of the coaches that I recruited this year or this last year that really had success, like Sydney came out and just was rocking it and crushing her business on our team and stuff, were people that there's a common denominator. And I'm not saying like you have to do this program, but I'm just saying they all did 80-day obsession. And part of the reason why I know that program not only, and if you look at the results from it, it speaks from itself. Like the results are incredible. And it's not just results in your fitness, it's results in your business, you guys, because it shows you that you can do hard things, and it forces you to make, a commitment on another level. Like 80 days is a really big commitment. Hour-long workouts is a big commitment. Time nutrition, like even if you're not doing all three, but if you're doing the workouts, and there's a way, like, okay, fast forward through Autumn's talking and it's 40 minutes. Like, you can make it a little shorter, but I'm just saying, like, I would challenge you guys to really recommit yourself and maybe honestly commit to that program. Like, it's one of the hardest commitments for me to make. I'm like, an hour, I don't know, but like, I know that I got amazing results, not just in my health and fitness journey when I did that program, but in my business, because it forced me to become so much more disciplined and to push through the hard stuff. It forced me to be so much more consistent. And if you look at the trend of our team, even during those months of 80-day obsession, our team was at the highest it's ever been, numbers wise, ranks wise, like all the things, because it really does force you to show up consistently. And that's where I really feel like I developed that, that not just in my fitness, but in my business as well. And I was not letting excuses get to me anymore, because it was such a hard thing that if I could do that, I could do anything, And so I just want you guys to think about that. I am definitely recommitting to it and starting it in March. I'm planning to do prep week March 4th, because we'll be done with Transform 20. And I'm going to commit myself to that program. And I challenge you guys, like, commit to it, not just for your fitness journey, but for your business, and see what happens if you really do. Because every single one of those top coaches that you look at, they did 80-day obsession, and that's where their business blew up. Sharing that journey while being on, that 80-day obsession journey was huge for themselves and for their business. And so something to think about. Obviously, I always know that, you should do programs that make you happy and, that align with you. Like, not every program is going to be your program, but I do know that if you need to really recommit yourself, and if you really need to level up and make a change in your business as well, that it's something you should really think about. If you're pregnant, don't do it, because it's not safe for pregnant people. There's way too much stuff on the back and way too much core. Oblique stuff is great, like planks and obliques, but not, there's too much stuff on, and I would say like maybe 6 months postpartum. I don't know, maybe check on that, but definitely not pregnant. If you're pregnant, don't do that program. But I do think that if you're not pregnant, you should do it. And I'm going to do it. And I know there's a bunch of people that are going to do it with me. So if you guys want to do it like together, let me know. Yeah. And I totally forgot to talk about the portion fix. So thanks, Courtney, for mentioning that. I am definitely going to do the certification. And I would love if any of you guys, like, you guys should be doing it too. Honestly, like every single one of you should be doing that. There's tons of trainings on it too. So if you haven't watched them, go to the Beachbody Champs page. Go to, I shared one in our team page too, or whatever, but there's tons of trainings on the portion fix and what that is entailing. But it's going to have, the normal portion control. It's also going to have carb cycling, and it's going to have time nutrition. So it has like something for everyone, which is really great. And I'm really excited about it. With having the tracker as well, makes it kind of like to be mixed with containers, if that makes sense. So that's kind of what I got out of it from the people I talked to that are in the test group. they're really enjoying it and seeing really good results. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm definitely going to do the certification. Oh, Hannah's down for 80 day. Yay. I'm excited.
Hey, Cass.
Yeah.
What I missed the certification part. What was that for?
The portion fix.
That's
the new ultimate portion fix. And Courtney, do you remember the date on when that?
It's on the annual calendar that I'm sharing.
Okay.
I can look. I have it right.
Because I remember it launches in March, right?
Yeah.
But I couldn't remember the date of the certification.
I have the calendar in my Google Drive.
Okay. And I posted something in the team page too with tons of details on the portion fix. And then, like I said, there's a training in the Beachbody Champions, which I highly suggest you should watch that.
All right, I'm looking. Okay, let's see. I gotta zoom in. All right, Ultimate Portion Fix, Coach Only Purchase window, March 4th. Master Coach Training Group, March 11th. Official Launch and Coach Group, March 18th. The new 21-day fix, April 1st, launches in the BOD library. Not new, but extensions, new workouts. And then the new workouts for the 21-day fix extreme come out April 29th.
Well, and I'm excited about that because those are going to be like just how we have, 80-day, lift for, all those things. The workouts change every day. Like it's not the same recorded. You know what I mean? Like it's the same workout, but it's a new recording every day. That's what's going to happen with those.
Yes, exactly.
Which is really good.
Yeah,
really
it'll
good.
be kind of like 80-day was when it first came out. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why there's such a gap between the first one and the second one.
Yeah.
And then I think it actually says like May 1st is when the second one is actually available on streaming.
And the disclaimers, you can honestly just Google Beachbody income disclaimer and it'll pop up. But especially like if you're sharing photos from like our team and stuff, don't worry about like you don't need to put a disclaimer on like results from our team and whatnot. It's more like
really specific.
Yeah.
Like if you're making a specific income claim or something specific, like
lost 400 pounds in like what the F? Like that's
you know what
they're gonna be like, where's the disclaimer? Yeah.
Well, we did a little bit, but the Morning Meltdown coming out in July.
Yes. Yeah, that's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm so excited. Seriously, get in the test group.
I'm super excited because I earned the workout at Summit to do the Morning Meltdown additional workout. So I'm super excited.
Yeah. I'm pushing really hard to be in that test group. Like, I want it so bad.
So I also noticed on the calendar, just going to say, it says November, Top Secret Consumable is coming out.
And I know that they're working on, they have been for a long time, on getting vegan recover and performance. So I'm hoping that's what it is, but I don't know. Don't mark my words. But if
they also dangled that they are adding things to the tracker app.
Yeah.
They're working on adding things to the tracker app. And then the other thing on the calendar, it says December Top Secret Fitness Program launch.
Ooh, nice.
Which means they have a new program in the works that I'm hoping they'll tell us at Summit what it is. I bet they will.
Yeah, so that's why you want to be there. All the announcements happen at Summit. Like all the new stuff that you don't get to know.
The final night of Summit, I'm just like with my notebook like, okay, what's coming out? Like
yeah. It's the best time ever. Like, even if you're not wanting to work the business, like, you should be at Summit. You'll have a blast, like, no matter what. But obviously, you guys you're on this call. Okay, cool. Any last things for Courtney? Questions or, like, takeaways? Anything?
I have a quick question about an invite, because there's one person I want to invite, but I don't know if I should invite her to coaching or invite her